Now too.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
We are back.
I'm like totally stoked.
Another edition of the Sports Report. It's Barnes. It's Tony.
What's
leaving
up,
me
dude?
hanging. It's
Oh.
Michael, and it's the fabulous Renee.
It's
couch.
Renee.
And it's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, dude. It's hump day.
Hump day.
February 23rd. It's 8 a.m. on the dot.
After 2-2-2-2.
It's 2-2-2.
After.
2-2-3-2-2.
After, I'm
Did you
saying.
see some? I saw some girl on TikTok get a 2-2-2-2-2-2 tattoo.
I saw that this. I'll keep it sports for you. Barnes will like this. Yesterday was 2-2-2-2-2 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This dude at his birthday was, he turned 22 on 2-2-2-2-2.
That's cool.
Wow.
Soccer player, famous soccer player. I forgot his name though.
That's
I know it's not as cool because it's soccer, Barnes.
a lot of twos, honestly.
Honestly.
And you know who else? Speaking of two, how about UConn wins by 2, Tony?
Oh,
2-2-2-2-2-2-2-2.
dude,
I
it
mean,
was so
there's something
crazy, Tony. You don't even know. Down late,
Down 5 with 20 seconds left.
20
Call
seconds.
timeout.
No, yeah, Jay was telling me that.
banger
Yeah.
3.
And,
Oh.
I mean, RJ Cole. I mean, only 12 points, but the sequence of events late in the game, and to finish it off, you know, he had the go-ahead runner in the lane. They don't call the foul. Villanova calls a timeout. You know, they got to go down the full length of the court. They have like 5 seconds left. Takes a charge against Villanova's best player, Connor Gillespie.
Dude, I couldn't believe it. I screamed in the gym. I said, whoa.
Yeah, unbelievable. And it's just UConn, you know, has had a good year. I mean, this was their 20th win, but hadn't beaten, you know, a team like this, you know, top 10
At home.
So all I'm saying, Michael, I know that there might be skeptics like Tony out there.
I know,
but
we know.
I have a feeling.
We've had this feeling before.
Yes.
Call it a Mecca.
Yep.
Call it Ray Allen. Call it Rip Hamilton. Call it
Kemba
Ben
and
Gordon.
Shabazz.
Kemba.
Shabazz.
We have I don't understand why people don't come to UConn more. I know it's a trash, you know.
Well,
campus.
Ollie was lazy, didn't recruit,
Yeah.
downtrend. They're in the American Conference. Now they're back in the Big East.
Yeah.
UConn is back, and we all know
Is
it.
it a
Yeah.
trash campus?
I mean, it's
No,
not that
it's
it's
not a
trash,
trash
Tony.
campus.
It's just like, it's just a big campus, and then there's like nothing around it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the campus is the town almost, right?
But there's like, what is on the campus?
But they've
Well, I
built
don't
it
know what is
up.
on the campus.
They've definitely built it up.
They have ice cream, Tony, from cows.
They honestly, their dairy farm, you would, the ice cream, unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah,
dude?
fresh as could be. And then they've built some new apartments there. They got a Mooya, a Mo. So, you know, from Eastern, went there a couple times.
That's cool.
Yeah, they got some good bars there. And then Wings Over Stores, legendary. Nothing like the one in Fairfield, which
Really?
I don't even know how it's still in business.
The one in
honestly.
Fairfield sucks.
Awful, but
Yeah.
Wings Over Stores, the GOAT. Ask anybody who went to UConn. They don't even question it. DP Dough, another great one.
Tony questions
a
it.
lot of food options. You know?
Yeah, no, that's good. We'll have to take a trip up there, I think, maybe.
Yeah,
Just,
honestly, I've been to a game at XL, but I haven't been to a game at Gamble.
I have.
Oh, really?
But
Nice camera out.
and you know what else? And I know you know this, Michael. The thing that gets me excited about them this season is the other years, like the last 2 championships, they're not a dominant team, number 1 all season.
right.
They're always unranked, 20th,
Yep.
finished 5th in the conference.
Except for the Emeka teams.
Yeah.
Those were.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, back then. And I just like the way this team plays together. There's not, you know, a guy, he's going to be like Kemba Walker, top 10 pick in the draft. You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of guys playing together. And Hurley, I mean,
He's a
this
great
is a big
coach.
year for him. You know,
He's a great coach.
I always thought he was a great coach, but I thought, you know, he needed to prove it. I don't know if you guys saw this, but he got ejected with like 5 minutes left in the first half because he was like, going back and forth with the official.
Right.
So they give him a tee, and then he goes like this to the fans to like get up, and then they give him another tee and throw him out.
Oh,
Wow.
So I thought
I'm
that
glad
was
they
funny.
won that. He was probably fucking riled at the locker room when they got in there.
Yeah.
He probably threw trash cans and stuff. All
Yeah.
out. He's a hothead.
He is.
You should hear him in
Officials are
practice.
A little tight.
A little tight.
Yeah.
A little tight. But how about Michael?
Yes.
I mentioned this, possibly future Nick Sonogo last night. 20 points,
Yep.
6 boards.
Wow, you called it.
Coming up big down the stretch. So definitely a guy to circle on your list of future NBA players, Stormy.
Senior.
He is a sophomore.
Wow.
So, but
Oh,
probably enter the draft early. Maybe go back for one more. You don't want him to do
Too
the DeAndre
early.
Daniels.
No.
Dude, would have been a top 10 pick if
Hasheem
he came back.
Thabit.
Same thing. So
What?
Hasheem
the
beat.
Thabit.
Thabit. You don't know Thabit? You haven't heard his name.
Never heard of him.
Never heard his name.
7'3",
Yeah.
average probably 5 blocks a game at UConn?
Yeah, it was a monster. Leaves
Unbelievable.
early, Tony.
What? Leaves
Leaves UConn early.
Top
like
10 pick.
top 10 pick.
Yep.
Yeah, second pick, I think he was.
Oh, yeah.
He was second overall pick.
Drafted by who?
Grizzlies.
Grizzlies. And guess what?
Clunk.
You don't know who he is.
Yeah.
No, but how crazy
He
is
should
that?
be in the league.
Where'd he
You
go?
think about it.
He never made it.
He
in the G League somewhere,
went
or-
all over
over the
league, and
world.
He's probably overseas now, I'm guessing.
If he is still playing.
Yeah.
Couldn't hang.
And
Too early.
The craziest part is then the Grizzlies, 8-9 years later would draft John Morant second overall. So just crazy. You're in that position, you got to hit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's over. So I'm honestly pumped for college basketball. And I just want to take a quick look here in terms of I know there's like 2 games left for UConn. So they're really coming down the stretch here, which is crazy. Already played 27 games this year. So what do we got here? So Georgetown, Creighton, and DePaul. Georgetown and Creighton on the road, DePaul at home. So all games that they should win. And I mean, they could play as high as a 3 or a 2 seed, depending if they could win the Big East tournament. Let's go UConn. Be nice if she was in a situation like this, right? Nationally ranked, possibly win a national championship.
no,
dude,
never
possible.
gonna
They
happen.
could
Never.
They could make
The NCAA tournament.
Never.
Now, what conference are you in?
NEC.
NEC?
NEC.
NEC, the Northeastern Conference. Right now, Wagner though is killing it in the conference they're in first.
So Wagner is 15-1 conference.
Yeah.
Sacred Heart 4-12 in conference. 8-19. I mean, now talking about a fairy tale run if they were to win the conference tournament. It's happened before, though. I have to say,
No,
it has happened. But then you lose by 35, 40 points in the first round of the tournament. So
Last time we've
Nice
seen
to meet
it,
you.
though.
last time we've seen a Fairfield basketball team in the conference tournament was like 05.
yeah, I think Fairfield in 05.
05.
Yeah.
Really?
Ed Cooley was
Fairfield?
close with them.
Dang guy, baby. DeWitt Maxwell.
Is it Fairfield like
Shake
bad
Mike. Huh? Fairfield U was
It's-
so good
it's
then, though,
crazy,
dude.
too.
And Dang guy got drafted by Philly. He was Luol Deng's brother or cousin, first cousin.
Jesus? What do you
And
know?
I know you know this. If Cooley stayed at Fairfield, they would have went on a run. But hey, he's got
Good.
Providence, top 10 in the country.
Look at Barnes. This is wild, dude. I love
I
it.
really want to see UConn, Providence duking it out. Championship.
Who are you
game.
rooting for, dude? This is the true test of who you are.
Definitely UConn.
Okay, good.
But it's nice to see Providence.
Of
right?
course,
second
of course.
team in the Big East for sure for me.
But it's nothing like the Oriole or what's Cal Ripken's team where Tony, if they played the Mets, he'd be happy if they won.
or the Bruins.
The Bruins,
Yeah.
the Bruins. Thank you. I would see Barnes. Another moment. It's just us that
Yeah,
get
and
it.
then and then 6 months later, Bruins. What are you
Yeah, what are you talking
I never
about?
said I like the Bruins.
Yeah.
But let's get started in the world of the National Hockey League.
In they come, Edmund, what a save by Vasilevsky! Are you kidding me? McAvoy, Frederick, did you get the license plate number on that truck? McDavid, beautiful move.
You just knew that Connor McDavid was going to make a statement. What a goal.
Jason, how are you?
Jason, how's it going? We've been doing it for
Morning.
years.
Doing it for years, and you wanted to see how we're promoting it? Go to our YouTube page. You'll see this guy's face plastered all over it. So take a look at that for sure. Tons of videos for your enjoyment. And Tony,
I'm excited for
we were
this.
going over this yesterday.
This is my new favorite
We
segment.
thought we had a date, and then I realized I had a conflict
Right,
in the
the
schedule.
16th.
So I just wanted to throw out. So we got, because we're saying pretty much we want it to be a weekend game because that'll be the easiest. Or what do you think there?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I feel like if I don't know. If it was a weekday, I feel like maybe I could probably swing it.
So it's up to you. So what I'm seeing is we have Sunday, April 3rd, Saturday, April 9th, And is there one other weekend game? And then the last game of the season, Friday, April 29th.
All right, so 29th I cannot do.
Yep.
Would say 8th cannot do.
Or that would be the 9th, but it's the
9th
same thing.
Yeah, cannot do.
Okay. And then the 1st, Friday.
April 1st. Do we want to go for April 1st?
Islanders? I mean, I think
Islanders.
I go.
No,
that's the crazy part. Though. The crazy part about this is, though, we'll have to either buy the tickets in advance and then figure it out after,
Right.
or try to just get it.
Did we say if
You guys should
April
try to
1st
get
was
him scalped
included
to
in
you.
this, though?
We say that again?
Did we say if April 1st was included?
Not
in
included.
this? Not included.
But maybe it'll be clinched before then.
Yeah.
So, I mean, do you want to just agree on the game? And as we get closer, we'll make sure the tickets are. Because I feel like, too, Islanders, I mean, I know it's a New York team, but versus another team, the prices might be a little lower, especially Friday night versus Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's do it, man. April 1st. And it's not a joke.
Wow, Tony. You can't trust Tony on that day, Barnes. You never know.
You never know.
Ooh.
And speaking of you never know,
Prankster.
Yesterday, oh my God, we went 3 picks each, and I'm speaking for myself. Obviously, Tony ended up in the same situation, but hit on the Blues, and then the Panthers lose 6-4. Sharks were up in this game, and then lose in overtime. So that was tough. And then Tony, the Maple Leafs blow it again, losing their second straight. The Wild, but he does. The Islanders, with a vengeance, started out 4-0.
Yeah.
End up winning 5-2. And I think coming in, they had lost 4 out of 5. Kraken, I think that was their 6th loss in a row. But I knew going into that game, and I feel like you knew this too, despite the Islanders playing so bad, the win-loss doesn't look that crazy different. Completely different class than the Kraken. The Kraken are like probably the worst team in the league, honestly. I think the Canadiens and the Coyotes are better.
I don't know about the Coyotes, dude, but at this point, yeah, Kraken is definitely down there. And in terms of the Islanders last night, I mean, I've talked about it before, where they have the opportunity to kind of get like this just crazy effort out of every one of their players. That's exactly what they did last night. I mean, Cizikas had a goal, Nelson had a goal, Zach Parise.
Wow.
I know, right?
I didn't know he's still playing.
Who would have thought, dude? 2
How old
goals
is
and
he?
an assist. He's got to be like 35.
Yeah. Do you know who that is, Barnes?
Former
New Jersey great.
Wow.
Yeah. He's 37.
Wow, dude.
First round pick in 03.
Yeah, I remember,
Like, back in the
dude.
day,
That team was noise.
Yeah.
That's why he never played until later.
But he's 37. He's still okay. He's got 19 points in the season here.
Not bad.
Not bad at all for him. But dude, every
What's his
one of
plus
the-
minus?
Do you really want to know?
No.
-3.
Yeah, I figured.
Every one of their defensemen had an assist.
Wow.
Islanders. Every single defenseman.
That's team ball.
That is team puck.
Team
bro.
puck.
That's
my
nice
gosh.
blue line puck control right there. Getting everyone to look at the puck. I mean, that's what I've been saying to the Islanders. Kind of have this ability to get just everyone on the team. If they're all on the same page, if they're all doing well, they're just a brute force.
Yeah.
The Kraken could not handle.
Absolutely.
Nay.
Absolutely. So we'll see. Maybe the Islanders can try to squeak their way, maybe into like a 8th seed.
A wild card spot, maybe.
You never know. I mean, you truly never know. I guess that's why they call it the National Hockey League, right?
I guess so.
But it's just crazy. I mean, you look at these games. I mean, were you more surprised that the Preds were able to put up 6 against Florida, or that the Maple Leafs lost again to another inferior team?
Honestly, I think it was the Maple Leafs. Obviously, that was one of my picks from yesterday.
Yeah.
The Maple Leafs didn't have any issue kind of generating offense. They had about like 42 shots on goal. Columbus, dude, blocked 20 shots.
Wow. I mean,
that's pretty insane, honestly. Because when you think about it, like they had 42 shots on goal, they could have had 62. If Columbus didn't block any shots,
right.
Which is unbelievable, dude. So they were doing a really good job in terms of clogging up those shooting lanes. Toronto was just asleep on the power play. They were 0-for-3 last night. Come on, dude. Like you got 3 power plays, you're not gonna score 1 goal with that team you have. So that was definitely more of a surprise for me.
Yeah, I mean, I still feel like the Maple Leafs and the Panthers, for that matter, are some of the better teams in the league. But I think they both have shown their vulnerability this season. And I look at a team like the Blues, and it's not just because they won last night, but with their starters in and Binnington, who played last night, but him on the bench, I feel probably better about them than I do about the Panthers or the Maple Leafs.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they've been more consistent and kind of won the games that they're supposed to win. And it just seems like Florida and Toronto, every time you turn around, they're losing to a team 10 games, 15 games under 500.
No, yeah, I think you're right. I mean, St. Louis is kind of definitely come around since, winning their cup a few years ago, losing some players and stuff like that. But yeah, they're definitely a very good team. I can see where you're coming from. Tarasenko, no hat trick, dude. Did you say a hat trick or 2 goals and assists?
2 goals and assists, but we'll take a goal, honestly. I mean, he's very good. And I mean, the Flyers, come on.
No, yeah,
I mean,
Flyers.
they had that little hot stretch, but we all knew.
Disgusting, yeah, dude.
Matter of time. And I'm just looking on here. So let's see. So Tarasenko, that was number 19. And then they also got 16 from Barbashev. So they're scoring kind of spread out, but which I think is an important part of being a successful hockey team down the stretch. And one other thing, before we get to tonight's games, are you kind of surprised? I mean, that there hasn't been more trade chatter. I feel like I really have not really heard much.
I don't know, man. I feel like there's trade deadline. I feel like in hockey isn't really that you don't see that many blockbuster trades. I feel like in the middle of the season.
Yeah. Sign of desperation.
Yeah, if that, and plus, I'm also not surprised. I feel like ESPN doesn't do a very good job of covering hockey.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, tomorrow the Rangers will be on regular ESPN. But last night, for instance, the Islander game, national broadcast, but it's on ESPN Plus. Yeah. Melrose, I feel like, is only on ESPN Plus, which is crazy.
So stupid, dude.
But maybe when the playoffs start and everything, that might kind of set the tone, and maybe next year there'll be more, and they're kind of testing it out this year.
Yeah, I guess I really hope so, dude. Because honestly, I mean, if not next season, I'm definitely gonna get ESPN Plus.
Yeah,
especially when we're picking games like this.
You gotta be able to watch. But I just wonder too: is this just a trial run for ESPN Plus? I mean, because every other league, I mean, even soccer, they have a premium package you have to subscribe to. It's not just available for $6 a month.
Yeah.
Plus, you get all this other stuff, which is a crazy deal when you think about it. In a world where everything's overpriced, $6 for ESPN Plus.
Yeah, dude. And if you pack that up with Hulu and Disney, it's $15 a month.
Completely over.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at tonight. We got 5 games. So what are we thinking? That we'll go 2 each, and then the common game head up, or do you want to just go 2 each and leave one off the table?
No, let's go 2 each and then head up.
And then with the 2-1s yesterday, we were tied. Our 1-2s yesterday, we were tied going in. So now we both sit at 6 and 7. So the floor is yours, Tony.
All right, dude. This is it. Taking a little bit of leap of faith here. Gino Canello, your Montreal Canadiens tonight will be visited by the Buffalo Sabres. Canadiens will win. Buffalo on a 3-game losing streak right now. Not looking very good, dude. And of course, the Canadiens seemingly turning it around right now, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's, obviously we know about the coaching change in St. Louis. And it's just, I don't know, dude. The Sabres, haven't done a whole lot to really impress me. They're 16-27-8 on the season, 8-13 in away games. Of course, it is kind of tough because the Canadiens don't have really good numbers as well. But again, the turnaround right now, the momentum is in the Canadiens' favor. Give me the Canadiens in a 3-1 victory here.
Yeah, well, I mean, hard to argue. Yeah. They have been playing better for sure. Looking at this slate for me, I am gonna go with the Avalanche over the Red Wings on the road. And they did let me down last time, but they will not let me down again. A team, we've seen this all year, a team like the Red Wings, they completely outclass. And I think this is a game, you don't even need to give Kumper the start, and they would
Right.
still beat the Red Wings just based on their offensive advantage over the Red Wings. And I know you like Larkin, who is pretty good, definitely good at scoring and distributing. But as we've talked about, I mean, Colorado's got a defenseman with almost 20 goals. I mean, they just get scoring up and down. And then if you look at Franco's the backup, 7-2, 2.39. I mean,
It's good numbers, dude.
yeah. I mean, you would say he's probably up there with Gorgiev for one of the better backups in the league. So I'm going to say Avalanche 5, Red Wings 3. And like I said, I'm anticipating that off day for Kumper, just to kind of keep him fresher down the stretch as they have a big lead in the Western Conference.
And the last time these two teams faced each other, dude, Colorado won 7-3. It was
So
one of those 7-goal games, dude.
what do they have? 6 that we said?
Dude, I think it was like 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I got Avalanche. What do you got for number 2?
All right. I guess I guess give me the next favorite up. Oilers are visiting the Lightning tonight in Tampa Bay. Give me the Lightning over the Oilers here. I just don't think the Oilers are going to have as much offense as the Lightning will be able to bring. Say what you will. Again, the Oilers, again, dude, I mean, it's just like so tough to look at this team to see where they're at. And you just see these little spurts of like, oh, okay, like they can be kind of pushing it back and everything. They're on like a 4-game winning streak or whatever. Losing Minnesota, 7-3. What's going on, dude? Lightning way more consistent. I think it's a safer bet to hit them right now. I'm going to say they win with the way their defense has been. I don't know. I'll give them Lightning maybe 5-4.
Oh,
Overtime.
okay. Tightly contested.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard to
Over
argue that.
6.5.
I would feel really good with it. Just take the offense aside. Just the fact having Vasilevsky versus whoever's in net for the Oilers, that's a decisive advantage. For number 2 for me here, I am gonna go with Dallas. I mean, they play well at home, and the Jets are the Jets. I think it's that simple. And I think Pavelski, is kind of one of the better scorers in the league. He's got 21 goals this season. And like I said, I mean, 17-7-1 for Dallas at home. Jets are 9-10-7 on the road. So I just think that sets up for success here for Dallas.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
So I am gonna put them in the dock for me. So I got Avalanche Stars, you got Canadiens Lightning, and then we got Kings and Coyotes. Last game of the night, a little bit of a tricky spot. Now, do we want to give one person the first pick, or do we want to do our say it on 3?
Say it on 3.
You like to say it on 3?
Yeah, say it on 3.
All right.
I do like it. It's
1,
organic.
2, 3. Coyotes.
Wow.
Got a feeling, dude.
Yeah, just because it's one of those things where I just feel like, yeah, sure, the Kings are better, but they're not that good.
Right.
So this is the type of game that the Coyotes win.
Yeah, and I feel like, I don't know. They just played the Kings too a couple of days ago. I think they lost like 5-2 or something. Yeah, I don't know. Just again, play them again. I feel like maybe Coyotes can sneak one by them. We've seen Vejmelka, like just absolutely just ironclad
Future why?
in between the pipes.
Kessel.
Phil Kessel. Say what you will about him, the guy can score. For sure. Liam O'Brien has been doing pretty well for them for the Coyotes as well. So and then Keller, of course, too. So they have the opportunity to here. I think they can sneak one past the Kings too.
Yeah, I think that sets up well.
I like that.
Right?
Couldn't agree more, Tony.
I think it's gonna be the night of the underdogs, dude.
And
Such the Lightning.
Yeah, so we got 5 games tonight. Looking forward to watching it. I'm glad we got April 1st set in stone.
Semi-set in stone.
And I would say, the Islanders, that should be a 5-2, 4-2. I think they cover a 1.5 spot there.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, because you think it's Shesterkin, that offense is inconsistent.
I'll give it like 5-3. You know, give him that 2 goals. 3 goals.
And one other thing that I'm going to mention. Well, I guess there's 2 more things left on the agenda here, but first is, we were talking college basketball last night. Got me in the mood, to mention another game. We talked about Providence, currently number 1 in the Big East this year. I mean, just a banner season, 22-3. I mean, they have not had this good of a year since Rich Pitino was the coach. So obviously that was way, way back when. And tonight they're hosting Xavier, 2.5-point favorites here. Xavier comes in 7-8 in the Big East. So
Xavier,
yes.
Really?
So they come behind. I would imagine, they're middle of the Big East Conference here. This is a tough game, but you look at Providence. I mean, I think since December they've lost 1 game, which was, I think, to Villanova. So obviously they've been taking care of business. Only 2 conference losses all season. Xavier right here is the 4th worst team in the conference, 17-9, losers of 2 in a row. But I think with Providence, just the fact that it's been such a long time that they've been in a spot like this, that there is some skepticism. How good are they really? No 20, 25 point per game scorer. So it's just really a balanced team effort, which I think is the best way to win. But some would argue, you need a star to take over, down the stretch. So 14-1 at home this year too. So the Dunkin' Donuts Center, a place that, there's always just a great atmosphere. And, Ed Cooley, the former Fairfield coach, Providence native, in his dream job, and just really one of the more underrated coaches, I think, in America. And they're led by Nate Watson, the center, 14.2 points per game this season. And then they have 3 other guys in double figures. AJ Reeves, 9.3 points per game as their 5th leading scorer. So just, I think balance is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Oilers, for instance. Are you better off having those heavy honchos at the top, or are you better just spread out quality guys that know how to play each other? Good team chem.
I feel like they're spread out, dude. Good team chem.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Now, so they are in Rhode Island, so they're
okay.
not in the state of Connecticut. So, I mean, what do you think here? You think they got it versus Xavier or no?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I think this could be a game they win by 15. Maybe they're
I
up
love
5 and a half.
I love how he loves Rhode Island more than Connecticut. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, really.
Rhode Island, but I think
Smile.
you love Rhode Island, though, Michael. No? Misquamicut.
Oh, true. I guess you're right, but I don't know. It just reminds me of Fairfield a little bit, but I mean Connecticut, I should say.
Yeah,
but
better beaches though.
Better beaches for sure. But yeah, no, nothing like Fire Island.
So yeah, we're both saying Providence get the win. They just actually updated the rankings. Now they're 11th, but I think after a couple more wins, back in the top 10, win the Big East tournament, 2 seed on the fringe of a 1, depending on what happens. So keep an eye out for that. I think they are going to play UConn in the final, and I think they're going to finally make a return to the Sweet 16, which it's probably easily been over 20 years, probably 30, since they've been that far.
You going to be there, dude?
Yeah.
Really?
Let's go.
What?
I've been to a Providence Big East final before against Creighton, and I know Michael knows Dougie Buckets was on Creighton at the time.
Is his dad still the coach?
Yes.
Wow.
Greg McDermott. And he was unbelievable. I know he's an ordinary player now in the NBA, but he was like your double, triple team range all over the gym. People thought he was the next Steph Curry.
Wasn't.
But I mean, there's only one Steph Curry, Tony. If you're not aware of that. Just wanted to make sure.
No, yeah, I'm aware there's only one.
So I'll I'll give you a second here to do some homework, but I just have to introduce this week PGA Tour. We got the Honda Classic, and this is in the wake of all the Saudi talk, which is pretty much subsided. It seems like it's definitely not going to happen now because Mickelson had to issue a public apology yesterday. Didn't even mention the PGA Tour, but kind of just made some excuses that he made some poor choices, and he said he needs some time off, but everyone kind of expects him to be back for the Masters, but his reputation is really taking a hit, and his sponsor of 15, 20 years just dropped him, so not a good look for him.
Oh, my God, really?
Yeah. KMBG.
Oh shit! No way.
Did you know them?
Oh, I saw it on his hat. Like
right. I
Like,
wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with Phil, but I'm just glad everyone's staying on the PGA Tour. That's the right thing to do. So this week we're at PGA National Resort and Spa, Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. And it's the Champions Course here. And of course, Tiger always played a lot of this event. Obviously, he's still rehabbing, but so while we don't have anybody in the technical top 10 golf rankings, we do have some names that everyone's familiar with. So we got Sungjae Im, Daniel Berger, Tommy Fleetwood, former Open champion Shane Lowry. Obviously, everybody knows Brooks Koepka, a guy that I love in Louis Oosthuizen. And then we also have Mackenzie Hughes. And then to top it off, Keith Mitchell, a guy that's been in contention before. So not a star-studded field, but it's one of those things where, and I know a lot of times in a field like this, you'd say, oh, well, there's only a couple of elite guys, just go with one of them. And a lot of times I think that's too easy to do because then those guys end up don't even making the cut. But I do think there's a little chip on Brooks Koepka's shoulders here after coming up short in his title defense at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. The fact that he hasn't won a major tournament since 2019, I think he's just in a field like this. He looks at, no one has any shot against me. Maybe a couple guys, 3 or 4. So I think this is something where he might win this running away. I'm gonna say 19 under par. Brooks Koepka with a 3-shot win over Daniel Berger and Louis Oosthuizen, another second place finish, Tony. Give me something.
All right, dude. You're stop me if you heard this name. Lucas Glover.
Yeah. I think he won the US Open way back.
He did. He won the US Open way back.
2005?
Yeah, 2005.
Wow. You like how I just knew that.
Yeah, dude. Very nice. Very cool. Very, very, very impressive stuff, dude. He has had a kind of rough go at it his past couple of years. But nonetheless, I think in his last 5 appearances, he has 4 finishes of 21st or better, including 1 top 5 in 2019, right? And I feel like the guy has some drive. I think he's like 47 now, 45. Dude, you hear about all that shit with his wife?
No.
Dude, I think last year after the Players Championship, he shot like a 78, I think, in the final round. Wife attacks him. Literally starts beating him up. Gets arrested, probation, community service, dude. He wants out of this marriage. She looks absolutely crazy. So he's got some drive to get some more money to get out of this marriage. I'm telling you, bro.
It's so funny the way you said that. I thought it was setting up for and then they worked it out. I didn't realize it's like, whoa.
They're still married. But I'm telling you, bro.
But obviously.
He's like half foot, 1 foot out the door, dude.
Yeah.
So he's focused in. Definitely doesn't want to get killed by his wife. So he's probably going to want to win this tournament.
And probably have some additional money.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
US Open win, 17 years ago? That fund's probably running dry a little bit.
So quite the sleeper pick here. I think he's at like plus 7,000, I think.
So that would be 70 to 1.
Yeah, 70 to 1 odds here. But dude, I got a good feeling about him. See, Lucas Glover, baby.
Let's go, man.
Yeah.
I love it. I hope we see that. And so this will get underway tomorrow. And then just a little look ahead here. We got a decent amount of stuff to look forward to. I mean, Puerto Rico Open next week. I mean, that one, you might see some of the big names sit out. But then we got back-to-back weeks, Arnold Palmer Invitational at Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando. That's always the star-studded event. Bryson won that last year. And then the Players Championship, the most famous non-major tournament on the schedule, Puerto Verde Beach, Florida, TPC Sawgrass, obviously the Island Green on 17. Justin Thomas, the winner last year. So those are 2 tournaments that obviously we have circled on our calendar. And then, some kind of nondescript tournaments. There's like a month of the Valspar, the WGC Match Play, Corrales Punta Cana, the Valero. But then we get the Masters, Augusta National, April 7th through the 10th. I cannot wait to see who will be putting on the green jacket this year.
It's going to be you.
Well, you honestly, though, I know we kid around a lot, but Tigers teeing off?
Is he?
No, I'm just asking you for this tournament. Or would you say it's up in the air?
I think it's up in the air still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Michael unequivocally thinks he's winning it.
Yes, definitely. I still think it's up in the air, dude. But, I mean, you know, maybe a 60-40 for him playing.
Now, if he does play, though, I mean, do you feel he's going to be in contention? Or?
Yeah. Easily top 5.
Wow.
Easily.
That'll be something. Especially, let's say Sunday, he's within a shot or two.
Oh, my God.
The ovation he's going to get out there. So, looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Other than that, anything else you fellas have to add?
Yeah, dude, I got a little story for you. I think
let's hear it.
Might appreciate. I went grocery shopping. This is on Monday. I forgot to mention this yesterday. You know, I was gonna get my normal stuff: the chicken, potatoes. Looking at the vegetable section, looking for some broccoli bars.
Nothing.
Nowhere to be found.
There's short. It has to be short.
No fresh broccoli. No bags of broccoli, dude.
No broccoli, Rob.
No broccoli.
No
Rob,
way. No rapini.
No broccoli. No broccoli. No
broccolini.
leaflets. No broccolini. No, nothing, dude. I had to buy this bullshit fucking package of like a vegetable medley.
Yep.
Sucks.
Yep.
I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like the
cauliflower and carrots. No.
Little water chestnuts.
Ew. No. Okay. Give me the fresh broccoli. What are you doing out there? Where are the farms?
Yeah.
What do we got? What are we doing?
Costco, bud, though.
Aren't there farms in Connecticut?
Of course.
So, what's going on?
Costco.
I
Broccoli.
don't have membership, dude.
I'll give you mine.
They
You
check
can borrow
the
it for a
photos,
day.
dude.
No, they don't.
I've gotten
use my friends.
rejected. You use your friends, really? It's not even yours.
Well, I use the card one day. I'm saying you want to stock up. Go ahead.
Oh my God. I was very, very upset. And I'm upset every night eating my dinner because it's a shitty vegetable medley.
Yeah. I mean, where is the broccoli?
Where is the broccoli, dude? It's not hard
Yeah.
to make broccoli. I mean, it's overall fucking broccoli business, dude. Ellie Barnaby broccoli.
Yeah, I'm down. Good investment. You know what else is a good investment of time, Tony? Would be
Bitcoin.
No, not right now. But watching yesterday's Screen Time episode, best movies of the early 2000s.
That's correct, dude.
Absolute classic. So I invite everyone to watch that, as well as slew of videos we have out there. You know, catch up on some old sports reports.
Hell yeah.
Watch some Dream is Freeze, as well as some vlogs. You know, we once were in Salem, Massachusetts, Tony. So I think that's one that people would like to check out.
Way back in the day.
Do you know what they did with the witches? Like when they were not burnt at the stake. Do you remember that question?
Yeah, I was asking that question, Barnes.
Come on.
They were hung.
All right, just making sure. I mean, it's kind of a spoiler there, but we'll deal with it, right?
No, yeah. I mean, there's 2 other questions I asked, so it's like, what are they?
What are they? Gotta watch. But of course, got to get some merch too. So go to downtimetv.com.
Oh shit, what day is it?
But everybody, enjoy your day. Enjoy the hockey games later.
Yeah.
And we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our